happening? Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone?
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 3 of the 100% series, in which I try to 100% Hypixel Skyblock in a way that I'm pretty sure no one else has, from scratch. Anyways, I'm not going to beat around the bush, time gaps are happening. Also, please ignore the incorrect skin. So, first clip, it wasn't recorded until about the 23rd of March, so that sucks. And even then, there were gaps between each of the recordings, and one of them decided to reset character and left with 2 clips. Because the first one that I had did not want to record properly. So, I'm down to 2 clips. So this is going to be stale. Also, same thing happened while recording for April's video, just a tiny bit. And then I also had to crunch down on schoolwork, as mentioned in a previous episode. So, yeah. Also, May. Yeah, the video for that month does not exist, so you're getting June afterwards. Anyways, enough entrance yapping. Here's the actual part of the video to show. Hello, everyone. Ignore the incorrect skin. This was for something else. I just realized I forgot to change it. So, yeah. Anyways, yes. Hello. Welcome. I am recording this on the... Here. I am recording this on the 23rd. Yeah, I didn't really get much else to do, sadly. Like, I was busy with a couple things. I had The Hunt with Roblox, miserably failed, but some games were fire, and editing, obviously, and me getting distracted too much. So, sorry if this comes out in June or something. Hello there. Yes, I am here to fish. Do you not see my challenging rod? I don't need your... I don't need your fishing rod. I'm sorry. I have good rod already. Bro, you did not... You did not drop it into the... Dude. You know what that is? You know what that is? You wanna know what that is? You wanna know what that is? It's a skillet. Oh! Okay, if I'm being totally honest, that took way too long on my main profile to get. It took me around 10 times of fishing. So, to get it on my second try, I'm just hoping that this profile is gonna be blessed with RNG. Alright, heads up, this is that rant I was talking about, and I didn't know at the time until I ended up looking through the footage. Yeah, that thing's 14 minutes long. So, good luck, and you'll see why I hate the Hunt Mega Edition. Since I can, like, skip ahead to this timestamp if you don't want me to, you know, yap about the hunt. Because this is going to be a little bit of an explanation. So, for all my folks out there who do play Roblox, yes, hello there. But, to those who don't do Roblox, basically, the Hunt Mega Edition was the Hunt from last year, except instead of 100 games, it was 25. And there was also just a casual 1 million prize pool chance. You know, just the usual. So, in a nutshell, what the hunt was is that you had to go across 25 games and collect their normal tokens, but after collecting their normal token, you have to try to search for something called a mega token. Now, I'm gonna probably throw some footage up from other channels somewhere throughout this, because I don't want it to be as dry as a rock. I need to find another fishing spot, yay. And it's double hook. Whoopee. So, just to, like, example, I'm gonna use one of the better games in the background. Probably the escape sequence of it, but Untitled Tag Game was one of the few games that cooked with their part of the event with their mega token. Like, the normal part just had you play the game. Like, the game itself is pretty fun. Like, you see it in the background of so many videos, but, like, it is still fun. Um, then there was Pressure, which also ironically was the game right after that. Like, Pressure. Do I need to say more? It is good. It is peak. Reminds me I should probably do it solo one time before well, not one time. I should probably just play it in general again at least once before the event ends, cuz it's honestly it's really good. It's really good. Then there also was a bunch of other games that were in the mix, like it girl. I wanted to kill myself. I know that's probably going to be blurred. You guys know exactly what I said, probably, but you get what I mean. Well, myself in Minecraft. Not in real life, because I have a lot to live for. Actually, even better, just lose my Duolingo streak. Anyways, let me just use my phone to go on Roblox and list every single one off. Even though I'm not into anime related stuff, like what Untitled Boxing Game did, which is, in my opinion, partial anime, like it was still pretty cool what they did, especially for the Mega Token. The puzzle to get there was actually pretty fun. Um, just know this doesn't mean I actually like anime in general. I have an advertence to it. All right. I'm skipping over this one and talking about it last because I want to explain the full story. Infection gunfight. That one was pretty decent. You just had to go play the game and the mega token. You had to find goggles and people or shoot zombies with a specific letter to spell out mega. Blade League was like you just had to trash gobbler, hold up. You just had to there we go. You just had to do a boss fight and normal stuff. Natural disaster survival was actually pretty well done. Because that one you actually had to like go on different maps and get a hint to figure out which disaster needed to be put in a secret room, which was pretty cool. World Zero had two really good boss fights, I guess you could say. Like it's dungeon quest but more open for the most part. Arsenal peak. With Arsenal, like their normal one kind of built off like it built off the already done stuff from the previous one. And the Mega Token, freaking Pokemon, basically. It's Pokemon Deltarune Mix. TDS, it was kind of cool, because, like, you know, easy mode and then Mega Mode, which you had to type Redcliffe Falls into the PC in the crate area. And I also just today completed Impossible Mode. It was pain. Drive World. That one you had to just complete obbies and the Mega Token. You just had to, casually push a ball across the map and then go to different crashed UFOs. The usual. Chained was okay, I guess. Very frustrating, but it was okay. The Mega Token was still pretty crafty. It was really cool, some of the gimmicks, but It Girl, as I mentioned before, it doesn't get a whole lot better with the doesn't get a whole lot better with the other stuff because with the mega token, like they can stay in robots. I don't care. You can have your apocalypse. I couldn't care less. Um, I don't know if it would get me off of putting this as PG. Hex Kitchen. Like I just so you know, I have said the actual word before. Hex Kitchen. Really good. You get to cook with the British chef, and the mega token, beef Wellington. That's all I can say. Beef Wellington. Rivals. That one was pretty good. Although the boss was a little annoying, like the boss you had to do, because you could select between two. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, Regretivator, just play 10 floors. It was really fun. And as for the mega token, it was pretty simple, to be honest. It was pretty nice. Clip it, both things were basically dog water easy. Pressure, as I mentioned before, cooked. Eat the World. This one was like just for quick context. I have played the game with my friend before because he forced me to. It was just mainly due to the fact of it being a funny game. But main thing about it though was the mega token, because like aside from feeding the noob, you had to do some quick mini puzzle, give it an egg, the noob, and then you get teleported to a old Roblox map, and boom, you just gotta go, man. You just gotta go and run. Don't fall into the holes that the eggs make. Car Crushers 2 was decent in both departments. I would say it was really good, the mega token, but the mega token kind of didn't mega, if you know what I mean. Like for some reason, two of the machines didn't want to work, and you had to go off to other places for two of them for some reason. It made no sense whatsoever. Untitled Boxing Game, I've already mentioned being pretty good. A Dusty Trip, that one, it was kind of like the thing they did for the classic, except a little more compressed. It couldn't get past the second boss for the life of me until I brought my friend along. Then Bayside High School. The mega token was better than the actual token, which was Crossy Road. I was in agony because I had to do that on mobile because I wasn't at home at the time. Untitled Tag Game, I've already mentioned. Metro Life is just go take pictures and go on a treasure hunt simulator. SpongeBob Tower Defense, no. Fish.
You know what that means? Fish!
That one was just pretty relaxed, to be honest. And then Basketball Legends, Basketball Legends, it was pretty good. You had to do a basic 1v4. And the mega token, you just had to go get some funny numbers correlated to shapes. And then you just had to shoot hoops. But now skipping back up to the one I skipped over. Pet Simulator. Man, oh man, I was wanting to die. just to say, it was just pain. Like the normal token, it was fine, really easy to do. I did it pretty easily because I, used to grind Pet Simulator. I'm basically giving up on it, as I mentioned earlier. But yeah, no, it's agony for the second part that happened. After finding what we like all the basic stuff, gatekeepers kept things hidden for 3 hours almost. The rest of the event could have been done so much quicker if gatekeepers weren't a thing. Like, there could have been I was aiming for getting on the leaderboard at least, it failed miserably because of gatekeepers. It was nearly 2 in the morning, I think, when things started to happen, when final things happened. Like, Pet Simulator, you have to go to specifically Tier 5 in the raids. Next, you gotta go through the whole thing to get a key. After getting the key, you come all the way back to the room with the 4 houses. You click on a specific house saying knock knock. You go in, you go out, go to the rune room, and click the letters. Well, click the things that look like the letters that were supplied, which were Gunther, or Gunther. And then, after getting that spelled out, it's either you had to use a lucky potion, or you had to click every single every single clover inside of the entire place. Of all things! Now, I don't exactly remember the puzzles, each of the puzzles off the top of my head, but a lot of them were pretty fun. The only one that I wasn't really happy with was the final puzzle, just to do with its complication and stuff, so yeah. But other than that, that's it in a nutshell. Thank you for however many minutes of your time that was. I'm pretty sure I just extended the video length by about 10 minutes or something. Yeah, sorry about the 14-minute rant. So, like I said, I did not expect it to be that long. Also, second clip, just look at all there was. Oh yeah, also, it is, almost April, meaning in 12 hours we're getting a honk and seek adventure, which is pretty cool. 12 hours from now would be what? Around 7, it's gonna be around 7 p.m. EST. Also, another quick thing, I'm not allowed to use any of these to then just sell in here, despite the fact that I have like a couple million just waiting in this man. Because, well, that would be cheating, technically. How come I never realized I had that to claim? That's sea creature chance over there. This is also sea creature chance. I just realized what this is. I just realized what mob this is. 2 of them. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. Not necessarily doing the best damage. Help! I'm stuck. Huh? No. Water high. No, No. I'm googling right now. I'm googling right now. Right now. Water Hydra head. Tell me now. The Water Hydra head has a 14% or 1 in 7 rolls drop chance from killing a Water Hydra, can be fished up after reaching. Oh. You know, I thought it was actually a lot worse than that. Like, I thought it was gonna be super, super rare. But, no. It's actually not bad. Right? I still will be keeping it around, but hey. I got it. Water Hydra head, yay. Alright, if I'm being frank here, I honestly don't want to do this all video long. So let's do farming. Yeah, so because of one clip being able to reset character for no reason, this is the entire video. One stale sandwich, drier than the Sahara Desert. At least April has some more meat to its bones, as much as, well, killing things over and over gets. And other than that, like and subscribe if you want, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.